Release Nnamdi Kanu to prove you want peace in Southeast. Igbo women tell Tinubu. So a quick one here before I move on to the news. And I think um, this would be wise. This would be wise of the president to listen to this because, as it is, um, releasing Nnamdi Kanu would actually solve a whole lot of problems. And let me not be biased, I'd take much of our time. So, moving down to the full details now. And before I do that, kindly please ensure you like, subscribe to this channel, and share. Good morning. Welcome to today's news. Igbo women have challenged President Ahmed Bola Tinubu to heed the pleas for the release of the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, if truly he is committed to the restoration of peace to the southeast region. This is as they issued a 14-day ultimatum to a former presidential spokesman and current media analyst, Dr. Ruben Abati, to withdraw an alleged anti-Igbo comment or face court action. The woman The woman who spoke yesterday under the aegis of Igbo Women Assembly, IWA, during the inauguration of the Abia State chapter of the organization, traced the unabating tension and insecurity in Southeast to Kanu's continued detention. National President of IWA, Lolo Uneka Chimezi, who addressed a press conference in Umaya, said the way the federal government could prove that it was truly interested in the return of peace and progress of the region was to free a Kanu in line with the overwhelming desires of the people. Iwal expressed dismay that instead of engaging Kanu and Igbo youth in a dialogue over their grievances, the federal government decided to clamp him into detention and used alleged armor on the agitators who, according to the women, are mere protesters. Lolo Chimezi said, "We request that you release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally. We have done our investigations and found out that IPOB is a non-arms bearing organization. Criminals are hiding under Kanu's continued incarceration to wreak havoc in the southeast. So his release is needed to restore peace to southeast." He will query the alleged engagement of a former militant to get southeast and challenge the federal government to come out clean on the allegation. According to Iwa, insecurity has continued to spike in the zone ever since a certain former Niger Delta militant leader claimed he was engaged by the federal government to secure southeast. Iwa, which also said that southeast is militarized, expressed worry that despite the heavy deployment of military on southeast roads, insecurity had refused to abate. Insecurity is getting worse in southeast despite the presence of the military. Now their presence is scaring our youth from coming home. Our people are now scared of coming home, even to bury their dead or conduct marriage ceremonies. There is fear everywhere in southeast, and this is taking a toll on the region's economy as investors turn to other zones. Southeast is under siege. Some villages have been sacked. Before now, Southeast was very peaceful. We, the Igbo women, are concerned and we want peace to return to Igbo land. Somebody of questionable character came out on national television and said he was contracted to guard Southeast. Since then, the federal government has neither denied or confirmed it. We noticed that since the time he said he was contracted, unknown gunmen have been carrying out attacks in Southeast. Who are who are these unknown gunmen? What kind of security is the former militants providing in Southeast? Iwa further called for the dismantling of multiple checkpoints on Southeast roads, which, according to the women organization, has become extortion and humiliation point for motorists and commuters. The Pan Women organization rather advocated constant patrol of Southeast roads by security agents, arguing that such strategy will be more efficient. Iwal also called on Southeast governors to resurrect community vigilante groups which it said were disbanded in some states. The group, however, commended Enugu and Abia state governors for their spirited efforts to improve security in their respective states, urging others to copy them. On the alleged anti-Igbo comment by Abati, Iwa called on the National Broadcasting Commission (NBC) to sanction him.
Now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by the comment section and let us know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.